And welcome back to the Crypto Hulk Show. Oh my God. We got a great opportunity today. I'm going to start off by telling you this crypto we're going to discuss today, do not pump dump it at all. Okay. This is not, now let me clarify. This crypto is 100% legitimate. This crypto is working with the Canton network. We've gone over it before. It's the crypto Rise, R-I-Z-E. We're going to go over this crypto. Don't rush out and buy anything. Watch the show a little bit. Let me discuss, because there's people in there putting $9,000 into it, and other people are pulling out $6,000. I'm telling you that do not pump dump this. Now, it is at its lowest price. Let's look at the deck screener right here real quick. You need to use a deck screener because you can see a lot of scary shit, all right? This crypto's great. Don't get me wrong. I put in a good chunk of change in this. I've talked to a couple of my friends, and I'm like, look, if I'm going to get buried, if I'm going to get buried in the crypto and I can't get out of it for a day or a week or a month, this is a crypto you want to be in, okay? So I just want to let you know, this one could be like quicksand, all right? This is not a pump dump. Do not invest in this thinking you're going to make 20, 30, 40, 50%, 80% and get out. Not going to happen, okay? There are big, big whales in and out of this crypto. One guy just dumped, $6,000. Another one dumped 3,000, like took the money out. And then somebody else put in, 500, 4,000 bucks. So this is a crypto where the numbers are quite large. All right. I just want to let you know. Let's look at the deck screener. So I gave you that link right there. If you go to the deck screener and you click on the 1D, this crypto is right now, it's very volatile. What you got going on is people buying it and pumping it and dumping it like big money. Let's take a look. Okay, this one dude, let me hit the refresh button. Okay, this one guy, 125 they bought, 113 they bought. One guy dumped 9,500. Somebody else sold off 9,600. Then somebody bought 10,000 of it. Then somebody dumped 2,500. 7,500, 7,500. So now this crypto, let's take it back to the 5-day. And you can definitely see over 5 days, there's a lot of volatility here. It's actually lower today than it was 5 days ago let's look at how much. So I'm going to use like the little ruler. If you look on the left side, you'll see a ruler. It started off at the like with 3 zeros. How many zeros is that? Son of a bitch. It started off with 0.01. And it ended up here kind of like at the it's gone down like 10% over the past week. I'm using the little ruler device. If you look on the left side, you'll see a ruler. I'll have to play around with that to learn how to use it, but it comes in handy so you can kind of check on it. The volatility in the past week, it's been as high as right there, and today's the low. 20%. So it's dumped in the past 5 days, 20%. And its high point to the very low. So we're looking at this chart, lot in the past 5 days, a 20% flex. Okay. Not necessarily bad, but nothing crazy, nothing cray-cray. Now let's go back to the 1M. Go to the bottom left corner. You'll see 1M. And you can see right about I'm thinking this is October 7th. Yeah, October 7th. It was up a pretty good amount. Let me use the ruler right there. Right about, there's the top. And here's the top right about nowish. 62%. Oh, shit. So we're talking October 7th to about right now, it's dumped 62% at the highest it's ever gotten. So from the past month, it's got hammered 62%. Okay. Just want to let you know. What I'm trying to do is show you this. I'm going to show you the bad news first. Then we're going to get into the good news, the gospel. All right. Now, if we look at a 3 month, look at it on the 3 month, and it is down there to about 80% in 3 months. So it looks like it's gotten hammered. This crypto has been volatile. It gets real volatile, and then it's like calm. And then it starts getting all crazy. So, yeah, it took like a break. It took like a 30-day break. It just kind of went boring, nice and boring, and then just went fucking nuts again around the 6th and 7th of October. And now it's kind of like quiet again if you look at it on the 3 month. If you look at it on the 6 month, it looks pretty wicked. It was way up back June 15th. It was pretty high up June 15th, and it just like dumps all through June, July, and then somewhere around July 18th, thing fucking goes up, dumps super hard after about a week or so and shit. So, and it's very speculative. There's whales. This is whale activity. You're not seeing a lot of people buying this thing. I think it's bot activity. That is my... And I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not a chart reader. I could be completely wrong on this, but you're seeing these massive green candles. These are just whales getting in to try to make some money. That's all. That's manipulation right there. It's gambling. Nothing wrong with it. Everybody gambles on this. But I'm just letting you know what I'm looking at. This doesn't look too sustainable. There's a lot of, it goes up and massive shoot ups and massive dumps and stuff. So that's just people in there dropping $10,000 a piece, playing with this thing. That's what it looks like. Okay, so there's your intro to the show. My name's Crypto Hawk. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a crypto advisor, none of the above. I don't know anything about crypto. I don't know anything about charts. I don't know anything about finance. Don't watch the show at all. It's the worst fucking show you could find on YouTube. I have a serious, hardcore drug addiction to all kinds of street drugs you can imagine. Peyote, LSD, methamphetamine, cocaine, heroin. That's just to begin. I eat about 5 pounds of fentanyl a day, snort 300 grams of coke, and drink that Everclear shit that's like 100 proof. I drink like 3 gallons a day of that. Okay, that's my disclaimer. So if you think I'm a financial advisor, I'm under super fucking heavy drugs, and that's 24/7. So there you go. There's my legal disclaimer, my free get out of jail card. All right. Now that we've gotten all the important stuff out of the way, Michael Gilbert wants to open up an RV park. Just saying. Okay. I am working on getting a cold plunge. Santa Claus told me, no, just kidding. I wrote a letter to Santa, and to me, myself, and I, and maybe the deepest sale cuts will be Black Friday, and I'm going to get a cold plunge. I could put it in my office here. I'd have to get rid of the couch. Luckily, it's a foldable. I could take this couch apart. It's like one of those. I forgot the name of the love sack couch. I could pull that son of a bitch out and put a cold plunge right there. I think that's what I might do. But then I wouldn't have a couch in my office. But that's okay. I'm not a psychiatrist, and no one sits there anyway. So, or I could take the car out of the garage, but then I'd have to repark it like every day. because I live in a complex, so I'd have to put it in a different spot every day. That would really be inconvenient and shit. But then at least I have the cold plunge in the garage. So maybe some of you guys could offer some suggestions. My office or the garage. So I don't know which I'm going to do. It's just I don't want to have to be moving that car every fucking day. Not that it's a big deal, but like, fuck, dude, you know. But then again, having a cold plunge in the office, got a 2 horsepower motor. So when that sucker gets going, it's probably going to be making some noise while it's chilling the water. So, and then the heat from that giving off, I don't know. It's probably going to have to go in the garage, and I'll just have to fucking move that car every fucking day. Okay. Let's get into the article. Let me show you what's up. Oh, I know I could do for fun. Hold on. I'm doing a survey right now. Okay. There's a new feature. I'm going to use it. The question is, cold plunge in the garage or cold plunge in my office or garage, and everybody can vote. So right now we got 88%. Oh wait, that doesn't work, and I got to end that poll. I got to make a new one. Doesn't even make sense. Hold on. I've never done a poll before. I'm gonna start one. Okay. Okay. The question will be cold plunge in my office, yes or no? Because the other one I couldn't put in garage or whatever. So, but that means I got to put that 2 horsepower motor in here. And so I don't know how loud that shit is. I'll talk to the people and at the cold plunge place and see how fucking hot it's going to get in this office if I run that motor thing in here. You take a look. Most people are saying no. Okay. Because, yeah, if the cold plunge is in here, this motor is a 2 horsepower motor. And there's going to be, I don't know how loud it is. And then motor's got to give off heat, right? So, and then as it's probably got a heat exchanger in it. So as it pulls the heat out of the water, this room might start getting real hot. So that shit's not going to probably work. I don't know. If it drains, your home is flooded. That's true. That could cause a problem with the landlord. Thinking probably garage. But it would be good for making content. If it was in the office, then I could do a cold plunge while I'm making the show. So I don't know. We'll see. Let's go to the article. Where am I getting this rise information from? Let me look here. Okay, here we go. Why are we talking about rise today? This is a great crypto. I still own it from last time. We talked about this crypto, I don't know, 3 weeks ago or something, or I still own it. I bought more actually, but I don't want you guys, look, this is a crypto where you're not going to be able to flip it. So if you want to buy it, you want to buy it so you can long-term hold it. Okay. This is not a flipper, no pump dump. I have a really good position in this crypto. So just saying. But it's not a pump dump. So righty then. Let's look right here. T-Rise. T-Rise. Strategic. Okay, so what we did is we talked about Rise, and what they are is tokenizing for the Canton network, okay? The same way that Securitize tokenizes for BlackRock, Canton network is fucking massive. Let me show you that right here. Whoa. Whoa. Look at how big. Let's start off. I know I'm all over the place today. It must be all the methamphetamine. Look right here. Canton Foundation. Look at who the fuck is involved. I mean, look at this bitch. You got data and analytics. It shows, oh my God, like everything. This is massive right here. Like, this is why I've got like over a couple G's in this crypto, okay? The partners, you got data and analytics partners, node as a service, custody and wallets, developer tools. You got tokenized assets, everything. This is so fucking huge. I can't even tell you. It's got Chainlink, Layer 0, Wormhole. Fuck, dude. All the good shit. Like, this is fucking Christmas for the next 100 years right here. You've got everything. I'm telling you what, everybody. You've got everything that's good in here. Payments, cryptos. Talking about Bitwave, Elliptic, WorldPay. That's a Ripple partner. Under liquidity. I'm just going to read off shit that I know. And then some of these, there's more. Like on liquidity, there's 24 more that they're not showing us, but there's 24. You got GSR, FalconX, Republic, right there. Republic, that's who we're going to be talking about today. They're helping Canton Foundation and Rise tokenize shit. That's called the company called Republic. You got DRW, NASDAQ, Circle. There's everybody. Everybody's here. Like this. They've got 550 validators for Canton Network. That means 550 companies, colleges, businesses. Like, I hope you're. I'm gonna send this one again. I know it's pointless, but I'm just gonna send it. I'm telling you guys, Canton Network, and they're working with Rise. This is massive. When you click on that shit, it's just so amazing. You got Chainlink, Quant Stamp. Remember we talked about Quant Stamp? It's right here. Quant Stamp, everybody. Copper, Alchemy. That's Alchemy Pay. I own that at Ripple. I mean, on Kevin Brown. It's got this Braun network. Fireblocks is in there. Who's custody? BitGo, Hydra X, Zodia custody. That's Ripple. You got Braun, BRON. Zero Hash. That's a MasterCard partner right there. Fireblocks, Caleb and Brown partner. Bank of America, Ledger, and 6 more. Broadridge, I think that's R3 Quarter. That's the XDC crypto partner. Like, man, you guys, all the shit's in here. Keiko, Taurus, we've gone over all this shit. Fuck, dude, this is it right here. Like, when I look at this, some of these are cryptos that were babies that we talked about. Now they're already involved in this. It's truly amazing. We're starting to see all this come together. This is massive. This whole Canton ecosystem, everybody. It's truly amazing what I'm looking at right here. We are all on the right path with all the cryptos that I've investigated and discovered for you guys. And some of them you brought to me and I looked up. All good. Let's go with the article here. Let me go back and copy paste this article. Wait, hold on. Somebody has a question about my cold plunge and Caleb and Brown. Chris Guerra, he's a $500 member. Can you put your cold plunge in Caleb and Brown? That would probably get me in trouble. The cold plunge I was thinking about getting is called Primal. Let me show you. I know we're all over the place today. That's okay. It's just I took a whole bunch of meth. And it's not, it's cheaper. Oh, it's really discounted. Okay, I'm going to show you this tub. It's not $5,500. It's $4,000. And it turns to ice. It gets to 32 degrees and actually makes ice at the top. Let me do a copy and a paste. They're having a sale. I'm waiting. Here's the secret for Primal. If you guys are interested, that's one of the companies I'm thinking of getting. Primal, and then the other one is RevX. And I don't have an affiliate with them. So maybe I should copy and a paste. Wait, that's not the right one. Okay, RevX. Here's the other one. Jerry White. Thank you, Jerry. This will be for the Crypto Hulk Cold Plunge Challenge. So we got Chris Guerra with a cold plunge question, and then we got Jerry White donating to the Crypto Hulk Cold Plunge. So here's the RevX Wellness is the company. They're a little bit on the pricier end. It shows $5,800. I think that's not the price. Here's what you do. Sign up, give them your email, and you get these cheaper prices, okay? So it's showing $58. This one has an amazing filtration system. I know I'm selling fucking cold plunges right now. Some of you don't need the 2 horsepower one. I do, because I'm fucking nutso like that, where I like to put my body through hell and back. So if you took the 1.5 horsepower option, it's $5,000. And if you talk to them and get them on your email, then you can probably get it for cheaper than that. And then that's with a 1-year warranty, you're looking at $46. You could probably get this one. It's called the RevX Extreme V2 Tub Deluxe Bundle. The filtration on these are fucking amazing. It's got ozone and shit like that. Ultraviolet light, ozone and shit, and other filters and stuff. This is a cool one. So I'm down to these two. I think I'm going to go with the Primal one that I just showed you. Primal Tub plus the ice chiller. It should be around $4,000. It's not 55. But you're not like me. I'm hot all the time. So if you get the cheaper one, you can get the tub and what they call the X Pro. It's $2,100. It's like half the one, and it goes to 37 degrees. So it's like, if you're fine with 37 degree water, then just fucking get that one. And it's 20. The tub thing is super light. You can move it around and shit. I don't know if it's a pump up with air, but it's military grade. I forgot what material it is. PVC, something like that. But if you want to get that one, it's $2,100. That's going to be half the price of mine. I got to get the ice one. I need to be at 32 degrees with ice in there and fucking freeze my fucking ass off. Okay, but I'm extreme like that. But I run hot, though. I can't do good with heat. I'm not good at all. But you get me in something cold, I'm cool. I can hang out in 32 degree water for 20 minutes without a problem. All right, let's get back to the bullshit here. Does it come with a coffee cup? I would spend the 5 G's, do it once, and that's it. LOL. Then just get the cheaper one for $2,100 or something. All right, back to work. Now, we started talking about Rise a couple months ago, maybe a month ago, whatever it was. It had not tokenized real estate yet on the Canton network. So here's what happened. We started talking about this crypto, and it hadn't done its job yet. It hadn't done its real world asset. Guess what? It just did. This crypto just did it, and we're going to get into this. This is just the beginning of this crypto. This is massive right here. We're dealing with the Canton network with 550 validators, 550 businesses, all the good ones, okay? Canton network is amazing. They are partners with Rise. Rise is the crypto that's tokenizing for Canton, just like Securitize is the crypto, which it will be, I'm sure, that tokenizes for BlackRock. It's the tokenizing agent, okay? Rise strategically collaborates with Republic. That company, Republic, was on that Canton network pie chart. Rise collaborates with Republic and Canton. Oh, God, here we go. To launch the first new construction real estate equity tokenization deal on the Canton network. Phase 1 of a $200 million plan. Oh, my God. This sounds good already. I think I'm getting a stiffy. New York. Okay, it's out of New York. And the New York Department of Finance, this is amazing what we got going right here. The communist state, we all know how communist New York is and Canada. What's amazing is this crypto is out of Canada. I'm showing you this right here. This is what the communists do. It's okay for us to have the crypto, but not the common people. We need you to stay broke. That's how it is. This is coming out of communist Canada, and they're operating in communist New York. Some of the biggest haters of crypto. And look what they're doing. Does this make any sense? No, it does not. I want you to watch. That's why I bought into this even more, okay? You got it. New York is like, they hate crypto the most. They have the most restrictive crypto laws and this and that. And that's where this thing launched. It's a Canadian company. Believe that. And, oh, check it out. It's FINRA, F-I-N-R-A, FINRA approved. Amazing. It's like so regulated. It got 2 thumbs up from the regulators. This is not a rug pull. Rise is registered to Republic in New York. The New York State Department of Finance investigated all this Rise crypto that I'm talking about now. 2 thumbs up. It's working with the Canton network. There's a company called Republic. They're a broker dealer out of New York. They have a FINRA license. That's so fucking massive. This thing's got green light written all over it, okay? Now, don't go out buying this shit thinking you're going to pump dump it. You're probably going to get your shit pushed in when you buy this thing because there's big fucking whales out there, okay? Just letting you know. I bought it, and again, I'm fine if I get buried in it for a month or whatever until it takes me to get my money back. I don't care. This is a great crypto. I'm A-okay with that, okay? The offering represents the first this is also Republic for U.S. accredited and other international. The offering represents the first tranche of a $200 million real estate issuance. T-Rise brought the first real estate equity offering to be issued natively on the Canton network and made investable to eligible investors through a fully regulated distribution channel. This live offering demonstrates how Rise, institutional structuring, and tokenization combined with Canton's privacy-enabled rails. And so you have Canton Network, the company Republic, they're the ones selling this. There's a token that they have. Republic regulated distribution can bring investable real estate on chain. Independent estimates indicate the G20 faces a housing shortfall of roughly 35 million houses. They're going to be tokenizing new construction on institutional infrastructure. Deloitte, that's a massive accounting firm globally. They're Ripple partners from day one. Deloitte projects tokenized real estate could reach $4 trillion in a matter of less than 10 years. And references, so Deloitte references T-Rise real estate tokenization model, underscoring the need for privacy, interoperability, and compliant rails. T-Rise elevated and structured the opportunity using a technology-driven screening process to identify high-quality new construction projects. Federated learning models were applied to measure risk and return. Working directly with the developer, T-Rise designed the legal and financial structure. The offering reflects enhanced diligence, incorporating partners such as Intact Insurance, CBRE. If you know anything about real estate, CBRE is like the fucking biggest, okay? It does independent appraisal and market work. You got BDO, that's a bank. It's a Ripple partner bank. And then Equitas is a legal and tax structuring company. All these people are working together. This is so fucking legitimate right here. Now, T-Rise has established a collaboration with Republic. It is a New York-based global leader in regulated crowdfunding, private market distribution, up to $200 million and beyond with this project. This collaboration combines T-Rise crypto, that's the one we're going to buy, at least I am, structuring and tokenization with Republic's regulated distribution infrastructure. The distribution is through Open Deal Broker, LLC. It's Republic's affiliated broker-dealer. They're a member of FINRA, F-I-N-R-A, and they're a member of the SIPC. This is all legal. It's all legit. This RISE token is integrated into the New York financial system as a legal entity. Everything's all good, okay? And it's working with the big boys. It doesn't get any bigger than the Canton network. They're working with the Canton network. This is fucking huge. The Canton network is a privacy-enabled, permissioned network for what? Regulated finance. Oh, shit. RISE and Canton are regulated finance. Means everything's legal. There's no rug pulls. All the government inspections are done. Deloitte comes in, makes sure everybody's got everything, so there's no rug pulls. This is 100% legit. You're getting in on it at a very super cheap price. Let's see. They're going to have providing eligibility, transfer controls, programmable privacy, and interoperable settlement. Oh, shit. That's Ripple. That's R3 Corda, which is XDC, and that's Stellar mixed up in this, more than likely. But if you're dealing with tokens and shit, you're dealing a lot with XDC and XRP as native. Let me continue. Native tokenization on Canton will keep equity on institutional rails from day one. So we're probably looking more like XDC and XRP and not a whole lot with Stellar. Stellar is not generally your institutional government-y. With RISE, we're seeing the ecosystem align, issuer, network, distribution working together on institutional rails. I'm cherry picking it. Headquartered, okay, we're done with the article. Let's learn a little bit about Republic. What is Republic? Headquartered in communist New York City, Republic is a global financial firm. So it's global. This thing is not a rug pull. Operating a full stack private investment platform for regulated digital assets. Oh, shit. We are dealing with Republic, who's dealing with regulated crypto, okay? Covering primary issuance through secondary trading. Republic's full stack spans private market investing for both retail, that's us, and institutional investors. Wallet infrastructure. Oh shit, they got their own wallets. Now remember, if you look on that graph, let's look on the graph right now. We looked at earlier. You can see under custody and wallets, you got BitGo, HydraX, Zodia. Zodia custody is Standard Chartered. That's Ripple, but it's Medico, which used to be Gisek and DeVrent. That comes from Germany, a 150-year-old company, but it really was made in Switzerland. Try to figure that one out. Let me go back to this article here. With a deep track record of legal and technical innovation, Republic is known for opening. Now, this is very good. What they're doing with Rise is tokenizing real estate on the Canton network. Republic, these are going to be for accredited investors only. Now, that sucks, but at least we have to get the crypto. Not the actual property crypto, but here's a good thing about Republic that I like. Republic is known for opening retail access. That's us, opening retail access to new asset classes. Well, that's what this is. There might be a time where the government eases up and lets us buy some of these condos. They're probably going to be $10,000 per share, but still, across venture for film, sports, private equity, and pre-IPO opportunities. They let retail in on some of this stuff. That's what it basically is. Backed by Valor Equity, Galaxy Interactive, HOF Capital, Angel List. Republic has a portfolio of 2,000. They've invested in 2,000 companies. That's a pretty good sized portfolio. Basically, they invest a little bit in everything, so you can't really lose, right? They've got 3 million members in 150 countries. And they have operations in the United States, United Kingdom, European Union, United Arab Emirates, South Korea. They're a registered broker-dealer. They're FINRA and SIPC approved. And then you got the Canton Network is the only, here we go. What is so Republic sounds like a good investment company, Crypto Hulk. Oh, it is, because it's all regulated. It's all completely legit. Brand new people are like, well, what the fuck's the Canton Network? The Canton Network is the only, let's repeat that again. The Canton Network is the only, oh shit, Crypto Hulk, public permissionless blockchain, purpose-built for institutional finance. Oh shit. Uniquely combining privacy, compliance, and scalability, governed by the Canton Foundation with participation from leading local global institutions. With the Canton Network, they have the biggest players in the world that help moderate their platform, okay? So that's why this is so good, because it's not like Citibank is going to have a platform. Canton Network has all these members, and they all kind of help this network do the right thing. So not one person can run this platform. It's a combination of probably 500 businesses. The open source network is powered by its native token, the Canton coin. And I'm not going to get into it. Moderators do not put out anywhere where you think the Canton coin is sold. Moderators do not put out anywhere where the Canton coin, where you think it's sold, because we're not putting that information out there, because I can't verify that, all right? So they have something called the Canton coin that is supposed to be a private network coin. And according to the Canton Network, the only people that can have these are validators. So do not buy any Canton coin because it's really, I don't think it's designed for us. So right now, just don't buy it. All right. So that is, now let's do a little deep dive on the Canton coin. I'm sorry, the Canton network. Canton network, layer 1 blockchain for institutional. The Canton network is for institutional finance. Okay, it's not for retail. That's number one. They have something called DAML, D-A-M-L. It's like a smart contract language. Canton was made by a company called Digital Asset. It enables traditional finance. It already has, listen to this, $6 trillion in tokenized real-world assets. That's pretty fucking good. It has settlement in 60 seconds. So you can like move properties around or value around in 60 seconds or less. Recent expansions reveal significantly more collaborations, particularly in stablecoins, the derivatives markets here, everybody. This is going to be massive. You got Chainlink. Chainlink is interwoven into this Canton network that Rise, the crypto, is in. So is Circle. So Circle's here. Circle runs on Stellar. So in this case, Circle's involved with Falcon X is also involved here. You got Alchemy. That's Alchemy Pay. That's a Ripple partner. They're involved. Oracle Blockchain is involved with this. Now, who are the people? The founders of Canton Network? You got JP Morgan people. The chief financial officer of JP Morgan is in this project. Blythe Masters. She used to be the head of global commodities. This is so fucking huge. She worked at Credit Suisse. She's a fucking rock star. You got this guy from DRW Trading. That's massive. You've got this. Now listen to this. This guy who's an ex-Israeli Navy. He built DAML for privacy. His name is Shaul, S-H-A-U-L. His last name is Kiefer, K-F-I-R. He's the co-founder and chief technology officer, some dude out of Israel. Now, remember, I already showed you, Ripple Israel, right? Okay, see how this is going to be so fucking massive. This Rise crypto, just, if you're interested, don't pump dump it because it ain't going to pump dump. This is one that's so fucking massive. It's going to tokenize all the shit on the Canton network with their 550 companies involved with banks. Oh, man, this is going to be fucking huge. The ex-CMO at CoinMarketCap works for Canton. We have another ex-JP Morgan executive. What did they do? They worked on custody at JP Morgan. Oh, shit. You have somebody who's the founder of DRW. Okay, that's really big in the crypto world in finance. You have somebody from TradeWeb. He was an advisor. Chainlink is here again as a provider in this program. Circle is integrated into this program, QCP. They deal with derivatives. Derivatives are $1.2 quadrillion right now. And they say in, what was it? Like in a couple of years, it's just going to be like 2 to 3 quadrillion. Now, they won't get all the business, but they're going to get a great portion of it. This is the biggest. Paxos is involved in this, 21 shares. Alchemy, which is a Ripple partner, Alchemy Pay is involved in this. We got BitGo, Zero Hash. Zero Hash, that's a MasterCard partner. Let me try to copy paste this. It's kind of a long one. Here's Zero Hash. MasterCard just bought them. This is so fucking huge. Zero Hash is a MasterCard integration that now is on the Canton network. Helped MasterCard's Zero Hash helped build this platform, Canton network. I'm telling you, this thing is fucking huge. Crypto Finance AG, Infosys, Oracle, the company called Oracle is working on this. VMware, this goes all the way back. VMware is what started Ripple. Like, I did all the deep dives back in the early 2000s and shit. VMware is a government ops. That's what that shit is. Microsoft is involved. That's not a big deal, is it? Listen to the banks involved: Goldman Sachs, BNY Mellon, BNP Paribas, HSBC, Euroclear, JP Morgan, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, Barclays, Citibank, Deutsche Bank, AXA Bank, Banco Santander, Societe Generale, Bank of China, Fidelity, Franklin Templeton, Morgan Stanley, SBI, Digital Holdings, TradeWeb, Broadridge, Shoei, Moody's, Deutsche Börse, S&P Global, NASDAQ, Hong Kong, FMI. Oh, shit. Who's not involved in this? You got BP, Shell Energy, KPMG, Deloitte. This just never fucking ends. That's why I got the Rise crypto, because Rise is tokenizing for all these motherfuckers, okay? That crypto Rise is going to be risen. Rise is the tokenization agent for the Canton network. Think of it like this. Everything that gets tokenized within the 550 banks and companies and all that, everything gets tokenized on the Canton network is going through Rise. I want to be a part of that, okay? I don't care what it costs right now. That shit does not fucking concern me. Actually, right now, today I bought a good chunk of it because it's so cheap, okay? Where are we at? 46 minutes. Let me check some comments here. Make sure everybody's still paying attention. And a partridge in a pear tree, says Stu Lavelle. Oh, let me show you the crypto. Excuse me. Here's the coin market cap. So if you want to get the contract address, let me show you. There's that. Let me go to the contract address. Rise. And okay, there you go. You cannot get the Canton coin. It's designed for institutional, not retail. If you were to be a validator for the Canton network, you can earn those coins. So for tokenization, it's Rise, Ondo, and Securitize. The difference is with Securitize, they tokenize for BlackRock, right? But with Rise, we got tokens. So Securitize tokenizes for BlackRock, Rise tokens for the Canton network. So Securitize tokens for the world's biggest investment company, which is BlackRock. But the Canton network's got 550 customers. It's a force to be reckoned with. Rise handles that, plus you get the tokens. And I believe with Rise, you also get the vote. So you can't own a securitized token, at least right now, but you can get Rise. So that's why I've got Rise. And I will just wait for it to go up. Is Securitize institutional custody as well? Securitize does tokenization. Now, if you look at, again, this, now let's go back to the Canton network ecosystem. So I'm going to show you that right here. Show you that circular picture again. Yeah, Securitize does institutional just like Rise. Okay, we're looking at Canton Foundation. Let's look at custody. Who provides custody? So Canton is the network. Rise does the tokenizing. You got to be able to hold the tokens safe. That's where these crypto custody Wallets comes in, BitGo, Hydra X, Zodia custody, Fireblocks custody, like we have at Caleb Brown. Bank of America provides custody. Ledger provides custody for the Canton network. 5 North, zero hash. I just showed you the MasterCard zero hash. MasterCard bought zero hash, so now MasterCard's providing custody for the Canton Foundation. So these are the custody and wallets right there. Now, if you look at tokenized assets, these are things that are already tokenized. Canton Network has tokenized for BNP Paribas, Calistone, we've gone over that, Elax, Fairmint, GSDAP, Fidelity, iCapital, Societe Generale, it's a Ripple partner, almost all these are Ripple partners, Broadridge, HSBC, and then T-Rise Group. Then there's 18 more. So Canton has tokenized, what did I say, 6 billion already, $6 or $7 billion in real world assets already. So let's look at the comment section again. Why does that not go down? What do we got here? We got Robert Driscoll. Cold plunge fund, freeze your blank or ... off Hulk. I think for the day after Thanksgiving, Black Friday, I'm going to order one. But I'm not supposed to use it before Christmas because that would ruin everything. Okay, we got that. Any questions? Do we have any questions right now on Rise, Securitize, Tokenization, Canton Network? What's going on with any of this? Because I'm going to go to the next article real quick. We got 8 minutes. Get them as a sponsor, free plunge. What I called a couple of these places. What they do is I become an affiliate, and then as you guys buy them, then I get paid a portion of it. So in a way, it ends up free because I'll get paid back. But I'd have to buy mine first, and then unless I'm super fucking huge, like but they're gonna look at my channel and be like, the guy's got 70,000. They need to see 700,000. They do shit like that for people who got like 700,000 viewers and shit. So Crypto Ed says you laid it out well. So you got BlackRock, which is the biggest financial investment company in the world. But here's the thing. BlackRock isn't a Canton network. See, Canton Network has the tech. BlackRock doesn't. It buys companies to get. So BlackRock is an investment company, okay? Canton Network is a tech, let's say a fintech company. So it does different crypto fintech jobs. BlackRock invests in different companies, and if it needs technology, it'll pay an Ondo to interact with Ripple and Axelar to get shit done. BlackRock will pay a company like Securitize to tokenize for them. Canton Network, on the other hand, is a fintech. It's not an investment. It's not a BlackRock, so it doesn't necessarily go out and invest in investments at all. It's a fintech company that's going to have, let's look at the chart. Canton Foundation and the network, they have they tokenize assets. See, BlackRock is a company that invests in all these little companies and stuff. Canton gets the shit done. That's the difference. So Canton is not a BlackRock where they invest in companies and shit. Canton Foundation will have people work with them to accomplish fintech needs. Like if tokenization needs to be done, Canton relies on different companies. They work together to get this stuff done. If Canton, it's a network of these companies that work together. So Canton has custody wallets. It doesn't own, Canton doesn't own BitGo, Hydra, Zodia, and stuff. It works with them to provide all these big companies here. They all work together. So instead of Ledger having to buy 500 different technologies, it joins this network where they work together to get shit done. So that's what the Canton is. Canton has a company called Rise, and Rise works with Canton as their tokenizer, their tokenization company that tokenizes for all these 550 companies in the network. So that's kind of what's up with that. They have to partner with each other. You know, it's kind of like the Hedera Council, the HBAR, and all their 25 different global companies. See that? So HBAR has 25 different global companies helping it on the HBAR network. So it's kind of like a Canton network in a way. I'm kind of stretching it, but it's kind of like that. So BlackRock's the investment company. They have $13 trillion in investments. They invest in all these companies all around the world, but they don't invent shit. They invest in these companies. So HBAR and its Hedera Foundation, they invent shit and solve problems. And Canton Network is like the same thing, but they got 550. They got banks in there, tokenization agents, all kinds of shit working together to solve problems. So that's like the main difference. Yeah. I bought Rise on Kraken. Now I need to get to my wallet. Still learning. So yeah, the Canton network is brilliant because you got 550 different companies. And they all, like, if one guy doesn't know it, he's got 549 other motherfuckers that probably know the answer. Or somebody in there knows how to get some shit done. Okay, so it's kind of like having a company that's made of 550 companies. It's basically kind of what we got going on at Canton. So this is massive. There's no other network that's like this. This is like the first, like the. And we're back at Cryptoholic. Looks like YT pulled the plug on the show. This is a private $10 show. After this, one of the benefits of the $10 show is you're going to get to watch stuff first, and you get to ask questions. I mean, I don't have time to answer everybody's question, but I mean, that's one of the benefits. And if you don't need any of that, if you just want to watch the show after that, but still with the $5 people come in, let's say I have a crypto that might be an investable one. The $10 people get first crack at it. And then they get to go in. The next group are the $5 people. They don't get to ask the questions. They just get to watch the show and they get the information. And then finally the show goes out to the public. So there's different benefits. And then there's the $500 people that I talk to daily. And I probably talk about 6 or 7 or 8 of you guys a day, something like that. I'll get calls. I'll make calls. Some of them, some of them, if you're new, you get about a half hour. And afterwards, I'll be like, hey, I got to kind of move on because I got a lot of people calling me. But I'm very accommodating to newer people because I realize in the beginning you need help. And if you're not making 500 per week, you need to be calling me like 3-4 times a week or something to figure out what the hell's going on. Because some of you guys are calling me and we are figuring out you're making a lot of bad mistakes and we can help fix those. Okay, I'll help you figure out what you're doing wrong. And because I'm not a financial advisor and I don't tell you what you're doing wrong, I'm going to show you. And you're like, oh, and the guy admitted yesterday, yep, I shouldn't have done that. You know what? I think when I did this, I should have paid more attention. And there you go. And I think that'll be it. All right. That is it. 1 hour and 13 seconds. Okay, I'm going to turn the show over to the $5 group. I don't know if I have a show in the morning at 7 a.m. I probably will. Let me find out in a couple hours if I can pull it off. It's a good chance I could probably do it. I'll see, but regardless, I'll see y'all in my next broadcast. John, so what's the level or number of rides we should get? Number one, I can't tell you. I mean, look, here's what I do. I taught you about the Canton network and how it's integrated with 550 companies. We looked at Rise Crypto. We compared Rise to Securitize with BlackRock and what they're doing over there. And the amount of partners that are involved in the Canton group. You have to this isn't a pump dump show. If the crypto goes up, great. If not, I don't care. I mean, so you just have to determine and you could do more research on your own. But as far as me telling you how much to buy, I can't answer that. You have to determine how much do you like this project? How were there enough connections for you? Was 550 connections enough for you? I mean, this is just something where I can't tell you how much to buy. Like, I'm not being mean. I just don't know. I mean, fuck. I mean, I got almost $2,000 in this thing. So it's kind of like, but that's just me. I know that this project is one of the best. So I'm cool. I can wait till whenever the shit hits. I mean, but everybody's got their own thing. I want to make money now. I want to wait. I want to make 3 months. I want to wait. I don't know. I can't answer that question. All right. All right. I will see you in the next broadcast.